So I am the co-founder of My Luxury World, which is a mobile first incentive or initiative to help you discover luxury anywhere in the world across major cities. So I'll let you look at my experience on LinkedIn to see whether I'm legitimate at that or not. So I'll let you discover that. But I do have over 20 years of experience. And if you're calculating, yes, I did start working when I was 10. So let's take a little walk down memory lane and remember when our shopping companion was our friend. We would go with her to the store, at least I did, and she would help you find that great outfit to wear to the party. Or you'd look at the editor's pick in a magazine and you'd rip out the magazine page and bring it to the store with a product you wanted to buy. I'm sure we've all done that, right? And there's so many other companions we have. And somebody took their dogs to go shopping with them. You know, whatever that companion was, we had companions, physical companions. But today, I think, no surprise, in this room at least, if you're all here, and that our companion is none of the previous page, but our smartphone. And with 25% of the population using smartphone, that's almost 2 billion people worldwide who are using their smartphones to do many things, and that includes shopping. So where is luxury in all of this? You're asking yourself, okay, Pamela, we know all this stuff. Thank you very much. You're not going to tell us that the smart world is taking over the world, because we all know that here. But where is luxury in this? Well, guess what? Global luxury sales are on the rise. So you write about that. LVMH is taking over the world, and Hermes is leading, et cetera, et cetera. We all read the press, and we all know these numbers. But what's interesting to know is that in the past 7 years, online sales for luxury have also increased enormously. Now, obviously, part of that reason is because more and more brands are actually creating online sales opportunities that didn't exist before. So obviously, as you open up more channels, it's just mathematical. You automatically have more sales, right? But that does not account for this type of growth. And you know, maybe if brands aren't that digital, or they say that there's no place for luxury in digital, well, guess what? Their customers are. So even if the brands don't think they are, the people who are buying them think they should be, because 91% of millionaires would prefer their favorite brands to be online. 91%, and that's according to the CCIA, which is an authority, an international organization authority on consumer insights and on what's happening online. So when you look at these facts and figures, what else is interesting is that most people think that, oh, you're only going online because you're looking for the best deal. Well, guess what? Luxury customers aren't only looking for the best deal. 50% of them were buying products at full price. So at the end of the day, I think we can all say that there is maybe a place for luxury online, right? Whether it's on a phone or not. Because looking at mobile sales, and this is just the US because I don't have a global number, 33%, can you see that? Yeah, 33% of the m-commerce of luxury sales, that's 33% is m-commerce of the total online sales. So there definitely is a growing opportunity. And that number will increase, of course, as more and more brands offer better mobile experience and opportunities to purchase.
And do you think it could be bigger if more brands were offering their services?
Yes, I do. Yes, absolutely, I do. Why? Hold on. No, wait. I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. It might be digital, but I'm not tech-friendly. No. There's no connection, by the way, guys. No connection. So what does the luxury customer want? I know that everyone's asking that, but many of you are luxury customers in here. Probably all of you are at some point in time. So they're looking for the best deal? Probably. Are they looking to have more interaction with their favorite brand? For sure. Do they want all-in-one simplified solutions? Possibly. Do they want it now? For sure they want it now, but so doesn't everybody. But what are all of these different things, and there's more, I couldn't continue with the list, do they have in common? It really is about offering the best customer service. Now, last year I was standing not on this stage, but another one, and predicting 2014 trends with my crystal ball, which I've left at home today, but and one of the except for beacons, one of the things that I said was going to be important for 2014 moving forward was customer service, the breaking down of silos and the fact that integrating more and more customer service for improving the digital experience and the shopping experience overall. So when you look at customers, luxury customers as a whole, what do they really want? Good customer service. And let's look at some examples of, well, at least that I think, are very good examples of people who know their customers. So actually, hold on, I'm going to go back. I'm going to ask a question here. How many of you know your customers? Yeah? You think?
You better.
Okay. So how many of you think you offer good customer service? Okay. So let me ask another question. How many of you have ever sold a product in a store? Okay, well, all right. And sorry, last question, but how many of you know your customers because you know them physically by talking to them, or because you look at a beautiful big database full of millions of statistics? I know. Oh, none of you have databases. Wow, that's really good. Opportunity here, Emmanuel. I think we have some business to do. Well, I'll tell you, I do know customers. I worked as a sales associate when I was a student, so from the age of 19 to 21 in Boston. I worked for Clinique in the department store, so Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, etc., talking to customers and selling them product. There's no better school of knowing your customers and actually being out there and talking to them, getting to understand how do they shop. And the way they shop in a store, I'll tell you guys, doesn't really change as to what they really want when they're shopping online, if you listen to them and if you really know them. And that's not going to be in your database. That's being out there and talking to them in person. So, little aside. Now, here's my examples of what I believe is a great mobile, because we are talking about mobile, experience for the luxury customer. So how many of you know Neiman Marcus? All right, so for those who don't, it's an upscale department store, kind of like a Bon Marché, across the US, that sells luxury goods to customers, very international customers as well, but also the local. They're Texas-based originally, and a couple of years ago they created this app, which is what they consider the ultimate personal shopper. It is an application which connects you to your sales associate 24/7. Now you'd think, why in the world would anyone want to do that? You can understand the customer's point of view, but why would a sales associate want the customers bugging her or him all the time? Well, you got to keep in mind that at Neiman Marcus, that the sales associate actually makes money based on her sales. She makes an 11% commission on everything she sells. So the carrot is good customer service. The carrot is being connected to your customer and offering them the best possible service. Okay, you see the interest now of this? Why? Because Neiman Marcus knows their salespeople, because that's also their internal customer, and they know their end customer who's coming into the store. So the app is for both when you think about it, because they're both customers one way or the other, right? So what happens? With this app, you can connect to your salesperson, or your salesperson connects to you. I like Kimberly. Kimberly works in the Houston store, and she knows that I love Dolce & Gabbana. I'm a luxury girl. And basically, when Dolce & Gabbana has something new, and my favorite color and in my size is available in store, Kimberly sends me a message and puts the product aside for me in the dressing room. So when I have time, because of my busy schedule, because I'm a very busy person, and I want service, I can come in and try it on. She lets me know it's available so that I can have the best possible shopping experience possible.
So it's predictive data with 2 arms and 2 legs.
Yes, it is. But it's also intuition. It's also about knowing your customer person to person, not just database. And very recently, they've added a little bit more techie stuff to it. The famous Snap Find Shop that we're all hearing about and all talking about, where you can take a picture of something on the street, and it will find it within the Neiman Marcus database, and Kimberly, because she is my friend, can put that product aside for me, and I can come in and try it on, or have it shipped straight to my house or to my office or whatever. That's customer service. I mean, how many of you would love to have customer service like that? Yeah, but why are you creating it, guys? What are you doing? So these sorts of tools of see, scan, buy, these are a couple of them that you see, but there's many more, and maybe some of them are actually being created here in this room, and they're all top secret, and we'll hear about them, in 2016 Retail Day, hopefully. But it's really a question of finding the right tool to help you offer the right service to your customer, whether it's a see, scan, buy for that I want it now customer, or not. Another interesting example is the House of Fraser. I don't know if any of you have ever shopped at the House of Fraser. It's a UK department store, similar to a Galeries Lafayette. I guess it's not as high-end as a Neiman's, but it's up there. And what's interesting is that they've taken mannequins and they've added the beacons into the mannequins. Because obviously a little piece of plastic stuck to the wall is not that sexy. I mean, I don't think it's very sexy. But a mannequin that I can interact with is very interesting. So when you've got the retailer app on your phone, and you walk by a mannequin, that mannequin can push information towards you if you want, or you can get that information for yourself. What is the mannequin wearing? And if this were Neiman Marcus, or if House of Fraser offers the same service that Neiman's has, then Kimberly can take that outfit and put it in the dressing room for me as I walk around the store and I find the clothing waiting for me. Let's just say it. They don't do it now, but maybe that's the next step. I hope they connect the dots, and they do offer that because it would make sense, but maybe somebody should, anybody here work for House of Fraser? Can give them the idea. But it's an interesting way of, again, offering customer service because I'm a busy person and I don't have time to go looking around to figure out where the clothing from this mannequin is found within the store. So how do I use mobile for the luxury customer? Again, service. So this is an old example. It's John Lewis, and again, a department store. Now you're thinking, oh, she's only offering department store examples. There's so many brand examples of wonderful experience, but I only have 10 minutes, and I'm probably already past the 10 minutes as it is. So, so John Lewis in 2011, and maybe some of you have seen this example, thought it was a good one. They created a virtual wall. Now you're thinking, okay, we've all seen virtual wall. Thank you very much. We all know about Tesco in Korea and Auchan and Carrefour and everybody else. This is a little bit different. What John Lewis did is they realized that a lot of their customers during the holiday seasons are very busy running back and forth, running around, and don't have time to go into the stores. So they chose about 100 items that they thought were great gift ideas and put them in the window. So when you're walking by late at night and the store is closed, you can scan the stuff you like and walk in the next morning on your way home or way to the office or wherever you're going and just pick it up. That was a real service opportunity, using your mobile phone to extend the store outside to the street. So it's not your classic little gadget or gimmick of let me scan and find information, or yes, you can purchase and have it delivered at home, but it's the customer service of having a gift wrap, walking in, seeing the sales girl, maybe picking up something else as well. And this was in 2011. So I think it's another opportunity of how to target the luxury customer using mobile with something simple that existed in 2011, and that has many other opportunities to come. And maybe some of you have seen this example as well. It's Hointers. So Hointers, have you heard of Hointers? Some of you have? Okay. So Hointers was founded by one of the first, I think she was number 10 employee of Amazon. So obviously there's a little bit of money behind this initiative and also some brains. And Hointers is a store that doesn't have any stock. Basically, they've understood their customer, because again, it goes back to who's my customer and what is he like, that men don't like to shop, and that men don't like to go into a store and look through piles and piles of clothing and never find their size. I mean, how many of that, of you have that? You go into a store. Yeah, you see a lot of guys raising their hands, some women, and it's horrible looking, and then you walk out, you're frustrated, your lunch hour is over, and you walked out, you didn't buy anything, right? Well, these guys, you scan the item that you like, it's hanging. There's 100 and something pairs of jeans hanging in the store. You scan the product you like. Right away, you pick your size. You want to try it on. Within 30 seconds, you find it in the dressing room. If you want to buy it, if you want to try it on, you try it on. If you want to buy it, you say buy. It's delivered to you. Okay? If you don't want it, you put it back into a chute, and it's taken off of your phone immediately. That's service. That's knowing your customer. That's creating a tool for a customer in need and offering customer service. No, Hointers is not a retailer. It's a concept store.
Okay, Pamela. So one advice, if you had to summarize your presentation and like a lot of interesting examples, so what could be like...
I'm done. This is my last slide.
Yeah, so yeah. That's why.
What would be, is that, let me move on. This one. See? Answered your question. So what is it that a luxury customer really wants? Well, they want what everybody wants. Every single person in this room wants, whether you're a luxury customer or not. You want to have quick, efficient, easy to use, customer-friendly interaction with the brand of your choice. But because they can pay for it, they want it all. They want it all. So you've got to give it all to them. Having only part of the picture isn't enough. having only an application that offers geolocalization in a store isn't enough, especially when the expectation is so much higher. That's it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.